Welcome to a new game on the channel, 2 Point Hospital. Evokes nostalgia of Theme Hospital, a previous game, very much inspired by it. And of course Theme Hospital is a very old game now, so 2 Point Hospital is here to, well, attract us and see if we like the game. So why don't we get started, and then we'll see what we think. Start new game.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
And here we are, here's the map screen. We're going to be asked to choose a hospital, but we can only really choose one to start with. The very first sort of tiny hospital, and this is called Hogsport. Okay, now Hogwarts, Hogsport. So click on it to get started. We've also got lower bullocks. Yes, further up. But to start off with, you'll see I've got $200,000. So why don't we start at Hogsport? Alright, are we ready to start building our first hospital and curing some patients? Or more likely in this game, maybe killing them a lot. So, looking around, usual kind of controls. So WSAD will just move around. Mouse wheel zooms us out, zooms in. We can turn left and right by holding down the mouse wheel. Or tilt up and down by, again, holding down the mouse wheel. Nothing excessive there. So it wants us to start off by building a reception. So yes, let's just build a reception, and we can use Z and X to basically rotate things. And we probably want to sort of just rotate that around a little bit. I want to see if I can get it fairly close to the entrance. That should do. Okay. So then we've got to, grab an assistant. They are going to be manning the reception. So assistants, you can choose whichever one you want. Some of them are faster, some of them have better customer service skills, etc. You have 2 customer service skills, but only 2 stars, but you are a lot cheaper. So let's just borrow you, and there you are. You gonna sit down? All right. So we've got a receptionist, and now we need a GP's office. Now, what I think I'll do with this one is sort of build these GP's offices, at least the first one, and I'll probably build them on either side here, so we have them immediately accessible from reception, should people need to. So let's just grab rooms, GP's office, and let's just make them, I don't know, 3x4. That seems reasonable. And do we want them there? Or I think... Let's put them there, because we're going to have some waiting area here anyway. And then we are going to want to put this, so I think I'll put it here. And then we'll put filing cabinet there. I'm also going to put an extinguisher in place and a bin. There. Okay. Leave some room for some more decorations later, maybe well, let's just put a plant there. And if you click this big tick button, we build the room, and of course now we need to hire the doctor to basically sit in here, look at Google. I mean, use his expertise, and yes. Where are we? Hire doctors. Let's see what comedy doctors we have. So obviously you can see a whole difference in salary. 36, 37, or 27. He's very happy. The guy at 27, not necessarily the best doctor in the world, but. Stamina training, okay, work for longer. He's got advanced treatment skills, so let's just grab Ernest to start off with. There we go. Ernest can actually earn a living now. Good news, our hospital is now open, so patients will arrive. Not yet, clearly. Yeah, it's just basically going to ask us to do the usual things, just so that we can be sure that we know how to use the game. Okay, so we should get a patient arriving very, very soon. Here we come. We got a patient. Here we come. Okay, cool. And there is actually another theme park game that came out fairly recently as well. I might think about that one, because Theme Park and Theme Hospital were very old, but yeah, still quite fun games. Go on. You can go in. You just gonna stand there? The doctor has to sit down. Yep, there he is. He sat down. Okay, so the first patient should get diagnosed now. Hopefully successfully. Otherwise, things go a little bit worse. There we go. Diagnosis 100%, happiness 14%. Diagnose the first patient. However, we don't have a pharmacy yet. So I think we're going to build a pharmacy, and we're going to build it adjoining the doctor's station. So if we've got a room and a pharmacy, I think I'm going to put it something like... it has to be 3 by 3, I think. So why don't we just increase its size? I don't think I can use that space so much. So let me just put it here. And then inside here, we're going to need to put the... it's basically a drug mixing device. And we can't interfere with the door. And we also want an extinguisher in there, just in case. And why not? Let's just put a plant. There it is. And now we're going to need a nurse to staff this thing. So if we just grab a nurse, they're both sort of okay-ish, I guess. They are better in the pharmacy, so let's just grab you. Yeah, our first nurse is in there. And everyone else is waiting. So I think... let's grab some items. I think I want to create a little bit of a waiting area back here, just in case. So a little bit further back. So let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, just so everyone's okay with that. And we'll put a drinks machine here, a snack machine, and a couple of bins. Okay, so we cured our first patient. We've earned some money. We're down to 177,000, and our reputation has improved. Good. All right. So what have we got for messages? Okay, so our reputation is okay. By curing patients, we'll improve the hospital reputation. That's good. Okay, so now we may have we unlocked any more rooms yet? We haven't. We need... okay, we need a janitor first. So let's go and grab a janitor. We have a super janitor here, it seems. Maintenance, good at mechanics, good at maintenance. Okay, so let's just drop them. And they will just wander around the hospital. We don't have to put them in any specific room. They'll just go and look to basically repair things, as our helper here is saying, when they drop below 50%. And now we need to keep them happy, but I think I've already just done that. So a drinks machine, a snack machine, some benches, and a leaflet machine. It's really, if it's in the UK, that should really be a table with magazines that you're not interested in. No matter who you are, they are magazines not about you. Unless you like interior decorating. That's just our experience in the UK. Yeah, let's just put a leaflet stand there. Okay, you fixed. There's your drugs. Fixed. Okay, 5,000. This definitely isn't the UK. It must be the US. At least that's cheap for the US, I think. Okay, so staff get tired, so we need to build them a staff room. So let's go and get the rooms. Staff room, and can we actually fit it here? Will it let us do that? I think it will. What's the minimum size? 3 by 3. That's a small staff room. Yeah, we'll just fit them in. Here's a sofa. We can have a sofa, and I guess we can put a locker in here.
Attention. Would all visitors please
Yep.
talk silently?
And an armchair, or 2 maybe, and a bin. And got an extinguisher and a plant. There we go. So hopefully that'll keep the staff happy. And they can go over there when they need to. Okay, so what's next? Objectives. It hasn't given us our next one yet, so we just have to wait for a few things. Okay, so Charlie work. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they lead to littering if there are no bins nearby. I've been putting bins down. While we're at it, staff and patients will get pretty grumpy if they don't have access to any toilets. You may want to invest in some quality porcelain. Janitors will maintain all of these, so we're going to need some toilets. I am going to have our other... We're going to have a second GP surgery in here fairly soon. So here's our pharmacy. Maybe we should put the toilets sort of back here in this corner. You want a little bit more space for these, mind you, because you see if you have several cubicles. So why don't we put it... Why don't we put it there? Okay, so if we have a cubicle, let's turn that around. 1, 2 cubicles. We're going to need, I guess, a sink and a hand dryer. Again, let's just put a bin and an extinguisher in here. I wouldn't expect a fire in toilets, but you never know. And of course, a nice potted plant of some kind. I'm sure we'll get some, yeah, we get some more options later about what we actually put in there. So build the toilets. Yes, there it goes. Yeah, okay. So here's our hospital so far. It's not doing too badly, actually. Okay, now we've got a new illness. Okay, so let's just go and look at the new illness. It's called the clamp. Yes. Once this grips a patient, it doesn't let go. Affects many living statues and selfie-taking chumps. We'll send the patient for treatment in the pharmacy. Okay, so we don't have to do anything specific. The pharmacy will handle it, hopefully. And we'll see how well that goes. Now, oh, there we go. As we expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the level increases and it attracts more and more patients. Of course, then we need to start handling the patients. As it gets busier, queues may start to get longer. Look for queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queuing for that room. So nothing much at the moment, but that should increase fairly soon. We'll have to think about maybe multiple rooms of various types. Okay, and we're still okay. No one's really queuing on the benches or anything, so that's pretty good so far. We just have to get hospital level to 3, so that is just curing a couple more patients. So we should get 1 there. Yeah, that's 1. The cure of grout. Happens in bathrooms, apparently. It's not gout, it's grout. This is how Theme Hospital sort of works with its illness names. Okay, and the receptionist needs a break. That won't stop patients coming in, however, so let's hope our receptionist doesn't need that much of a break. Otherwise, they're just going to be sat there. I'm just wondering if you should have a rota of them. Okay, we still don't know what's wrong, so that means we need a new room. Yes, general diagnosis room. So,
should be ashamed of their condition.
can we put this back here? I want to say probably not. Yes, I want to stop editing the room. I'm actually going to leave... Yes, I want to leave that space. General diagnosis, let's put it along the back then. So let's just put it... 3 or 4? Let's go for 4. Okay, and inside here we're going to need a little computer bay. And a patient examination table or something like that. Seems fine. Usual bits and pieces. And the filing cabinet's a decorative item. Okay, there we go. And I think we have to put basically a doctor in here, do we? I assume it's either a doctor or a nurse. And we got lightheadedness. Okay, so that's the other new illness to take care of. Okay, so we're going to need another nurse, another doctor, and it's just a nurse in this room as well. So if we get another nurse, they should be able to cover both the pharmacy and this. So let's hire nurses. Let's hire you for pharmacy. Let's just grab your pharmacy skills. There we go. And we're going to need another doctor, but that will be for, I think, the other treatment room. So let's have a look at the rooms. We have a ward, and that's a nurse. So let's put the ward a little bit further along here. The problem with a ward is that you can't put the beds right next to each other. They need a bit more room than that. So
should leave the hospital before they catch something else.
let's just put it there. And we'll rotate the nurse's station like this. And then we're going to need a few bits and pieces. So we're going to put them like this. And then if you put them here, you'll see it's red. And that they don't like that they are next to each other. So let's just move them a little bit further apart. And there we go. I may have to go this side. Can we pick you up and move you a bit closer? Is it going to let me fit 5 in there? And if I just put some, again, usual decorative stuff. Plant and, you know, why, not sure why we need a filing cabinet. We'll put it down there. And then we need another staff to deal with it. So wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required, so let's just, again, hire someone new. Is there any of them suitable for nurses? So that's suitable for nurses. Suitable for wards? I guess not. Okay. So now we need another doctor and another GP office. And that is required for us to actually get through this. So we're going to build another one of those rooms. GP's office. So we'll have it just like the other one. Let's have a mirror. Ish. Yeah, I guess that will do. And there we go. Just needs an extinguisher and a potted plant as normal. Won't completely mirror it, but it's close enough. There you go. Alright, so we just need another doctor. And wow. I don't think we have the funds for you. I'm sure you're very good.
To tip your doctor.
There we go. Alright, so we got to a 4-star rating. 2-point Health Ministry is keen to recognise the achievements of every hospital. We'll be awarded official star rating. Basically, a star rating lets us expand to another hospital. At least the minimum. And then, of course, you can get more stars to actually to do that. Is that slightly off centre? Yeah, there you go. Can we just pick you up? There you go. Yeah, that's better. And now everything else is off center. We'll fix that later. So cure 3 patients with lightheadedness. Now I think we need a special room for that. So I think we're probably going to put it here. Room is a Deluxe Clinic. Yeah. Yes. The puns never, ever end in this game. So around here we've got the Deluxe Clinic. And we need a button to push. There we go. That should do the job. Just like everything else, it gets a plant, extinguisher, a bin, and go. All right. So I guess we're going to need a... let's just have a look at rooms. Do we need a doctor? We do. Okay. Do we need... Well, the doctor's going to go over from the GP. It can be shared. That is perfectly fine then. And if we need to man one each room, we will do so. There's our first patient with lightheadedness. Yes, it's literal. This is how this game works. And how do you get rid of lightheadedness? Well, this is how. He's still fine. There we go. All fixed. 8 grand. Good. So all we need to do is cure 2 more people like that, and we will be doing okay. So,
Complaints will not be treated as official.
All right, staff promotion. So student nurse to junior nurse, they get an extra training slot, some more movement speed, diagnosis and treatment, and offer a pay rise to keep staff happy. Ooh, what's the minimum to get happy? Okay. Wow. There we go. That's the minimum for happiness. Not that hospitals work like that whatsoever. No. Okay, and we've got patients in the ward now with bed face and cured of bed face. Okay. Maybe they need more stalls. They may be queuing for that. I'll have to come back to that later. Hospital reputation is now good. This will attract even more patients and staff. That should be a second cure. There we go. And we just need one more until the next hospital unlocks. Now, of course, if any of you are basically experts at this game already and you want to offer advice for other people watching this, because obviously I'm playing this fairly blind. I have played a little bit before starting this. Do let people know in the comments below. Useful for other people to optimize the game as you do with most management games. So, but we are running fairly fine. We're just waiting for the next guy with lightheadedness to pop in, and then we should be able to, well, migrate to the next hospital. That's probably going to be the end of the episode. Let's just see. Have we got anyone new? And in comes our next patient.
Good patients try to behave like human beings.
Yes. There we go. And clearly, this patient needs diagnosis. There is no way to tell this patient has lightheadedness at all. No. But our expert doctor, they can tell. There we go. So he should head, or he or she, is it he? Yes, he's going to head over to get fixed, hopefully. There is something else as well. We haven't seen it yet, but if they fail, they can die in the middle of your hospital, and that's not always good. Our revenue is 9 grand, our expenses are 11 grand. That's not good, but we get bonuses for each solved patient, so that's something to do. And where's their head? There we go. And here we go, letter. Dear Hospital Administrator, congratulations, you've been awarded 1 out of a possible 3. Continue to develop your enterprise in Hogsport for further esteem and trinkets, if you believe you're capable of more. Alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organization by opening a new hospital in Lower Bullocks. The choice, as they say, is yours. By someone called Targwyn Foxbridge. Alright, so we've got a couple of things unlocked, and we're ready to move on to the next episode. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here, I think. Give you guys a chance to comment below, decide whether you like the game or not. If you've already played it, let other people know what it's like. Otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and feel free to like, subscribe, and share as you normally would. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.